Yep, so Matt, it includes everything. Everything. We killed Wolf, we've gone Miller, Sleeper, we've killed 5 Shamblers, quite a few collectors, maybe 4 or 5. How's the run going? Hey, Hightail, good to see you. The run's going alright. It's going alright. We got crit a lot on that fight, a little bit of scariness, but overall we're doing okay. Yeah, we killed Wolf last night. Oh man. The Wolf fight, round 1, Wolf Bomb crits us with 30% protection for 40, was it 49 damage? Ugh. Enough blood. Yeah, we got enough blood. We got a stack. Round 1, crit bomb. It was so scary. But we made it. We got 1 affliction. It's nice. It's great mood wise. That's good. Thank you, Phoenix. So the... Alright, it's not what I would have done, but... Blood, so now we're bloodlusted. I would like to have taken out the manservant first. You know what? Let's try to stun him. So you have to crit to kill. Okay, so we didn't want him marking because the Flesh Eater would deal really big damage to marked targets. Dark Devotion today. Got the Templar vs. Templar achievement. 2 BCs. Show yourself because you suck at video games. Middle-agedness. No, that's, I mean, as long as you're having fun, you know. There's definitely games that I'm not good at. And, you know, I didn't start out being good at Darkest Dungeon. Trust me. But, congrats, Pwned. It's awesome. Holy buckets. Holy buckets. Haven't heard that one. Yeah, a teacher that said that, Phoenix? Holy buckets. Bad dodge. Good dodge. Hey, Brain Blaster, welcome back. How have you been, Brain Blaster? 7th grade science teacher. Interesting. Yeah, everything that we've done is torchless, yeah. For the collectibles, only have 3 bosses left. Crit. AoE heal. Good crit. Super it worked though. So we managed to get no one's marked, which is Ribcracker didn't crit, so we're good. Much better than the previous hall battle so far. So for the rest of this hour, Jester can stress heal. First part of Dark Souls 2, don't like. The DLC with the Fume Knights. Oh. Fume Knight is hard. Game only. He's like, Calamite. Oh yeah, Fume Knight. I don't know if you consider it a trick. But I definitely remember fighting Fume Knight. Funny move, too. You don't know why. Rib cracker. It's like some sort of strange insult. Oh, a 20 crit heal on an AoE heal? Fume Knight so much. Time right, those dodges he'll be using. Colts would like to know your location. We're not marked, so the Flesh Eater is not a super big deal. We also have 3 people that are immune to disease, so because they have the curse. Well, on YouTube very soon. I am, yeah. Yeah, this whole run will be on YouTube, thanks to, in a huge part, Gruntwork. I mean, Gruntwork is doing the editing. Phoenix for gathering the clips. We're finally going to have YouTube stuff. I'm excited. Excited. Hail Gruntwork. Hail Phoenix. Thing he can do Is Blight and Esquire hypercrit? Yeah. Yep, that's it. Otherwise, without a mark, without us being able to be diseased, he's just going to kind of tickle us a little bit. So we're recovering a little. If we can stun without killing him, I was going to say if we can stun without killing him, we'll get another stress heal in, but not here for loot, Adam. Not here for loot. Keep all your supplies. This is going to be a long trek. 95% disarm. Yeah, maybe that's why I had an easy time in Dark Souls 2 for most of the bosses. I had that's what I used. I used a rapier. Because my wife kept thinking I was saying rape ears when she was watching me all the time. And then I started saying that to see if she would catch it or not. So that's mainly what I used. Two-hand rapier. Oh man, you can just friggin' destroy things. With the right rings, it's crazy. I'm dodging. Rear +5, you could upgrade. Two-hand thrust rapier. It's strong against... It's pretty much strong against every boss in the game, isn't it? Like, I'm trying to remember if there's any that are resistant to that sort of pierce damage. I don't think there is.
Our community grows.
So here's Sam the man. Sam. My man. Sam, thank you for the follow. Double Chevalier, we want to kill first. Speedrun's incredible. I'm trying to remember which two rings I used. So we're going to try to kill one Chevalier, stun the other. Good crit. Good crit. I think I just kill. If we can. I mean, I don't know. She has to do 8. Nah, let's stun it. Oh no. It resisted. We're going to have to eat 2 different Chevalier attacks. And they're surprised. Ricard's is good. Just the base rapier is really good. I used the base rapier for a long time. Super party in veteran dungeon. Just came here to chill. Welcome in, Ignu. No! Please don't stun her. Oh, thank God. This is not good, though. It could have been worse. Let's see. She has way better accuracy. Can we stun this? It's great swords. You can beat everything in Dark Souls with any weapon. Even a ladle, of course. But I think some weapons do lend themselves to certain playstyles or making it easier. Base Rapiers in the Espada Repair. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. But I used the base one for a long time. Been a run in that tri-stunned, yeah. Yep. That's what I said. You never know. We're never 100% safe in this run. We could always have something in this. Like the courtyard is going to be relatively easy, should be, because it doesn't count as 0 light. You can't be torchless in here. But you never know. We could get a crit death store bleed. Dark Souls with a ladle. Oh God. You know how long some boss fights are with the ladle? Minus 50 dodge. Save those sticks so you can turn the boss off from healing. That reminds me of a part of Bloodborne. That reminds me of something in Bloodborne. And runs. Yeah, I mean that's ended lots of runs. That's what ended run 4. Run 4 we lost on week 78. Well, we lost on week 77, and the end of that dungeon went into 78 obviously, but it was a crit with a dot. You think for the while with a mop or a spoon? People have beaten all of Dark Souls. Is it Dark Souls 2 or it's Dark Souls 2? I think with a ladle. Just keeps healing himself. How you doing, Pain? Welcome in. Now we can go back into healing mode. Darkest dungeon right now. We've been getting a Shambler almost every champion dungeon lately. 0 light, 12% Shambler in almost every champion dungeon. Luckily, I mean, I guess it's lucky, but also at this point when you're doing Torchless and you get to champion, you should probably make sure that every party you take is at least competitive against a random spawn Shambler, you know? So, we've been fortunate that we've had a riposte party almost every time we faced a Shambler. But I mean, I've taken them on purpose. Thank you, Phoenix. Alright, so the first key is, or I mean the second key is down here. You just keep going down to the left till you get the second key, and then you come back up, you go right, and then you go right and up, and that leads you to the dinner plate area, which has the last key and has the Viscount. Play without care, your own game, makes you want to chew nails. I can understand that. So again, the Chevalier is the killer here. We want to kill it first. Might get guarded though. We'll buff. Good. Same setup as last time. Oh, that mark. I mean, it's good he used the Thirst on round 1. That's way better than his AoE or anything like that. I think I have to heal as much as I'd like to. Something else. Oh, good dodge. She only has 20 dodge. That was super lucky. Okay, we're good. Resisted. No crit. Those are the scary moves. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. We should be in pretty decent shape. I want to jump in front of her so she can solo heal. Good job, Extremeling. He's going to heal himself, though. Oh, what? What? He used the guard when he was at 4 health and he hasn't used the Thirst yet? Well, alright. I'll take it. That's unusual, though. Now you're dead. What were you thinking? Yeah, we should be good now. Should be good. Servitude is infallible. So I've been told many a time. Now I can't regret it anymore. Also true. Holy crap. Our vessel just healed for 50. Now a lot of that was overhealing, but this is the first boss. Are you really? So shield like the first one. Alright, shield comparisons to great shields. Artorias. I don't know. I used a shield a lot in Dark Souls 2. I usually use the rapier in one hand with the shields, and then I put the shield on my back and two-hand the rapier depending on what I was fighting. But there's some. I mean, I basically use the shields in this game.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It is. I basically use the shields in the Dark Souls games just for the 100% physical ones, right? Other than that, I didn't worry about them. You know what? I'm going to risk getting hit by him one more time to get an extra heal in. I might regret it, but if we heal more than he does, so as long as he does less than 16, it was worth. Just a crit machine. Don't quit for nobody but you. So that was worth. That was worth. Mike can... Yeah, let's just kill him. Let's just kill him. 373. Welcome to the Nipple Strap and Copy stream where all of your dreams come true. Sometimes your nightmares. That one was almost... So, the custom Wayne June lines that we have, there was a secret voting of which ones he should do, and that one came in 11th. So, almost had a voice line where Wayne would have said that one too. But, that would have been... Always use equivalent of grass crest shields. Stammergen, yeah. Dodge roll. Smoke cause getting double teamed, trying to dodge it. Yeah. Grass shield I use a lot too. Just throw it on your back. How much time ago? It started at 9 Eastern, so about an hour and 15 minutes ago. Double Chevalier. You know, they're all slow. Maybe it's just worth trying to kill position. Nah. I'm going to go with what I've been doing. Which drainage? Guys think go out and get some... Oh, it was me talking to Zev, the elf assassin guy. He was talking about how he missed his homeland and how one of his favorite things was boots. And then he segued straight into prostitutes and chowder.
Yay.
Yay. Hey, Modwife, thank you for the 150 bits. This isn't a comparison to the Torchless one. Great shield, it's good. I didn't use a lot of great shields in either game, actually, now that I think about it. It's dodge roll time. That kind of sucks.
Boom, headshot.
Modwife, 36 more bits. Guys, if you're wondering, why would Adam's wife be paying money to get bits to give him? That's a net loss. Nay, nay. This is the power of the free bits. So you can watch ads for bits. You are more likely to be able to if you are a 20-something female, because that's the demographic they search for most often. This might be rough.
Hope you like the 80s.
And if it's like at 6 in the morning. Nothing but afflictions. So an hour and 32 minutes. I've been playing for about an hour and 15. Thank you for the additional bits. Ooh, good dodge. 88, 36, 150. Don't hit her. Come on. See, that could have been into the run. If that had crit her with a bleed, should have been on Death's Door with a bleed.
Got him.
And then if our Vestal didn't go before her, it's game over. Monday is quotes to come up with. I'm just talking. Additional 25. Thank you for those bits. We just talking. Let's see if we can stun this one. Actually, let's guard her. The problem is they have AoE, right? Nah, we'll go for the stun. Good crit. They're still awake. 6. And it was Havel's Great Shields. Catalyst. Heaviest and lightest weapons in the game in the same hand. 17's good. Not quite crit good. Talk about looking at the microphone, no big deal. Yeah. That doesn't just come up in everyday conversation for you. Gamey's dead. How you doing, dead Gamey? We're gonna let them stay craving for a little while. Stay craving, my friend. What about afflictions? We had like one virtue in chat. That's how we get down around here. We live. We're back, Gammy. How you doing, Gammy? Body of a dragoon. Are you Phoenix with an F? Good dodge. So we're going to leave him craving, because Bloodlust doesn't really help us too much in this situation on him. And if we wait until he is wasting even blood, he goes back to baseline, and it's more efficient use of blood. Where's this Phoenix? Your life for ire. Finally fell to death blow. Oh no! You just mentioned you shouldn't have mentioned anything last night. Was a true warrior. Alright. We haven't had too bad a battle since that Shivler fight where we got crit a bit. Intaro Tassadar. Intaro Adun. Might have played StarCraft a little bit. Bots being sadistic. Yeah, I don't know. I think one person got a virtue. I feel like one person did. It's first to die in this game. It feels that way. If it's not Dismas, it's usually a Vestal or a Jester. This is always goes virtuous for you. Lucky you. We've had Dismas in several of our runs. Head to bed, Cam. Cam, they bring it out. Have a good night. Alright, alright, alright. Hey, Dew, welcome back. How you doing, Dew? Sure that Matthew McConaughey was here. Anyone else hear him? He's gone now, though. Bye, Matt. Down to the left. Everything we need is down and to the left. This is your dog. We're still good on blood. We'll go ahead and grab a camp in case we need it. You can use a shovel on this for a campsite.
Waiting to be spent.
Get a lot of campsites in here. Probably use it soonish. Scanius and Dismas. Else is immortal as far as you're concerned, so. Winter holiday that sucks. It's like Christmas, but more dismal. Alright. Chevalier, again, is a killer here. Nah, we're fine. Alright, use blood. 11. Let's stun the Courtesan. Guarded by Manservant 1, okay. Resist. Oh, the double dodge. Yeah, go after 2 people with the highest dodge. Next level strategies there, Chevalier. Don't taunt the Chevaliers. Probably. Down to 14. Touch. Are we in control of our lives? You know what? No, but that's okay. You don't have to be in control of your life. You just play the best you can with the hand you are dealt. A great philosopher once said, every hand's a winner, every hand's a loser. Great philosopher. I believe his name was Kenneth Rogers. Alright. If we crit, how much do we do? How you doing, Scorpios? You know what? I'm gonna stun him. We can't kill him with a crit. Fun hand. Used correctly. Chicken guy. Yeah. Stall. I ain't stalling. I ain't stalling. I ain't nothing. Yeah, you got no one to hold him. Got no one to fold him. Got no one to walk away. All true stories. Excuse me. Get him out of here. Get him out. If she has a high % chance to hit, we'll use Judgment. 95%? Yeah, that's fine. Since she gets a heal on the back end, no one else needs heals. We did get 3 curses very early in this run. Usually we don't. Like, I think last time we did the Viscount, feels like we only had 1 curse most of the dungeon. Pretty sure. GG. Oh, she dodged. So weird, son. Came out on TV. Was in elementary school. He was huge for some reason. You remember it? It's on CBS. So you can't remember a single plot point of Dragon Age Origins, but you can remember this. No, I have things like that too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't want to kill her quite yet because I'd like to get an extra heal in, but it's a little dangerous. Let's just get rid of that. Exactly. Renewed ape what? Was that move? How you doing, by the way, Minch? Welcome on. Theme to the Fall Guy. Let's head for that Hellion. I do have them, but I don't want to use them because I prefer crit over the damage. I prefer crit over the damage on the Hellion, especially with this team, because her crit bonus is that she does 33% more damage to bleeding targets. It's very easy to apply bleed with this team, and crits obviously help with stress. So I prefer crit on her over pure damage. But yeah, I have both of those. I'm just not using them. Just used Cell Saga 3 times before they actually finished showing it. Paid for dinner last week. Same. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Characters, Legend Racer, Dismas, head work better. It depends on the character. Depends on the character. If they already are a character that has... If it's a character that has high base damage, but not high base crit, then you're going to get more bang out of your buck for damage. Basically, in Darkest Dungeon, though, especially after the Color Madness update, if you look at what's available, crit is generally better than damage. Damage obviously always helps you, like it's a guaranteed bonus, but crit usually outweighs it because of crit buffs and because of stress relief. I usually prefer crit, but it depends on the character. Like on the Houndmaster, his crit thing isn't too great, right? It's an extra chance to apply bleed, and he doesn't have super high crit anyway. So the Houndmaster, if I want to do something
simple.
True. On the Houndmaster, if I want to do something offensive, then I'll use damage on him. But it depends on the character. Or if you have a Jester. Yeah, I mean, crit is an amazing thing. Some people's crit buffs aren't as good as others, so
My name's Cletus.
that determines a lot of it for me. So we want to kill one of the courtesans as soon as we can.
The queue is a conveyor.
God, they all needed only like one more votes.
Good luck.
So it's one of those weird things where like plus damage, as long as your move hits, is always going to help, whereas crit, of course, if you don't crit, doesn't do anything extra. But the bonuses when you do crit, I feel, generally outweigh just a couple more damage points. But it does depend on the character a little. Hellion I prefer crit. Houndmaster I prefer damage. Shieldbreaker I prefer crit. Arbalist I prefer damage. Trying to think of other ones where I prefer damage over crit. Usually it's crit though. Thought I was your snack pack. You are? What do you mean? Don't let people know what I call you? No. Thank you for the bit. How's the run going? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. So fun. Had a scary time last night. In this dungeon, though, we haven't had too much trouble. We had a fight or two that we got crit a bit, but snack pack Pookie. Hey, look, it's a crit. It's alright. We're good. Let's just remind you, there's pudding in the pantry. Ooh. Pudding in the pantry. That's not a code phrase. It's not a code phrase. Thanks, Mod Wife. The eagle has landed. The pudding's in the pantry. Don't do your own thing. Not a code phrase. Spirit back bathroom. Alright. Let's get one more stress seal in. Give blood to the Jester, because it's not efficient to do it right now. If you give blood to him while he's craving, he'll go to Bloodlust, and we don't need any of the bonuses he gets at Bloodlust. And then, when he's at Bloodlust, he'll start the timer to go back to normal. But if we wait until he's wasting and give him blood, he goes to baseline instead of Bloodlust, and he's baseline for longer than he would have been otherwise. So waiting until they go to wasting to give them blood, if you don't need them at Bloodlust, and they're not, like, screwing you over a ton, is... So I'm not trying to stun him. I'm just trying to kill him a little slowly. Is better budgeting of your blood in a long dungeon like this. That's why. Your Townsend party can go to dungeons. Super party of mine went to like 3. No limit. The only limitation of going to dungeons with a team is that once that team completes a darkest dungeon with normal settings, like the normal base game settings, no mods or anything changed, they will not go to another darkest dungeon of the 4 final missions. But aside from that, you can use an A team, so to say, as many times as you want. Stream over here. Left key under the doormat and a box of cereal. What kind of cereal? Since we got extra blood here, instead of throwing it down, we'll use it though. Might as well since it's up here. Any stall penalties? Yeah. Go on, Radiant. Yep. You get stress from it, but yep. 3. Fruity Pebbles, Lake Charms, and Crunch Berries. You had me at Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, we're okay on stress. I'm not going to use this yet. Couldn't figure out why she had so much stress. That would be the reason. This is the best. Chris heroes have less hunger procs. Nope. Hunger proc has nothing to do with the curse. Nothing at all. Are the best. It's all good. I know what you meant. I knew what you meant. Jacks. How long is this dungeon? 80 rooms or so. We're almost halfway done. Almost. The bottom of this 3 set of rooms will be about halfway done. It's an epic length dungeon. We'll grab that on the way back up from the key. Probably camp for buffs coming up. Quite extensive. So down here is the key, if I remember right. Let's go ahead and camp for buffs.
Circle in the dark.
So we're gonna do crit. Crit. Damage. Minus stress. We might get an item ambush, but that's alright. We should be alright. Hey, Dakar. Welcome in. How you doing, Dakar? Gotta play it yourself at some point. The thing about the dungeon, though, so I explained it a little bit earlier, but for anyone that doesn't know, to have all the dungeons memorized, yeah, I've done the 3 Crimson Court main quests probably, I don't know, 15 times, something like that, 12 to 15 times. This one's easy to remember because it's shaped like the manservant. It feels like a second health bar. You mentioned that before. So for anyone that doesn't know about this dungeon, the Baron, the Viscount, and the Countess dungeons are epic linked, and what that means is it is a incredibly long dungeon, but you can go in as many times as you need, as long as you have invites to do so. And unlike any other dungeons in the game, if you leave this, if I ran away from this dungeon, I wouldn't get stress, and it wouldn't reset. The next team that comes in here, regardless what team you decide to bring, 9 to 16. Regardless which team you decide to bring, you'll start from where your last team left off. It's hot garbage, that kind of thing. I've done it so many times. It's weird. I don't have a lot of trouble remembering game-related stuff, but like real-life stuff, don't know. I can remember all the Crimson Court layouts, but as Fatty mentioned earlier, I can't remember what I had for dinner last week. So, the room that you ran away from? Yep, exactly. Down to the exact tile. Yep. So Fruit Loops ran through a tumbler. It's alright with me.
A momentary abatement.
Now you have to have an invite to come in every time, though. You get invites from gatekeepers, which are found in the 4 main biomes or environs, or whatever you want to call them. Once the curse is, or not the curse, the infestation is high. Hey, Din, how's it going? Yep, that's how you get them. So you get them from, you have to kill, not a manservant, you have to kill a gatekeeper. They look the same, they have a different name. And if you kill a gatekeeper before he runs away from you in one of the 4 main environments, ruins, weald, etc., you'll get an invite, guaranteed. Oh, come on. Oh, good dodge. He's dead. He's dead.
A momentary abatement.
Sure, remembering what you had for breakfast this morning. Hey, Full Metal Jack. Welcome back. How you been, Jack? Good dodge. Sharp memory is on irrelevant crap. Completely blank on important things in seconds. Yeah, same thing for me. I guess Darkest Dungeon isn't entirely irrelevant to me because it's a major source of our livelihood, which is a weird thing to say, but it really is. But yeah, like, but there's a lot. There's like upgrade costs for certain things, and like Brood War, which I haven't played in like 10 years, and lots of random things like that. Stuff, remembering video games. It's like I can remember where you find certain, like my daughter recently started playing Let's Go Pikachu, and she would ask me, where is this Pokemon? I was like, well, if it's the same as back in the blue and red version, it's in this area. And I'm like, why do I remember this? I haven't played in 20 years. Why do I still know where the first place you can discover the Nidoran male and Nidoran female are? Why do I need that information? Why is it here? I can't remember certain important things that like my wife or daughter have told me, but by God, if you need to know where to find your first Nidoran. But be careful, your rival's gonna be over there. This dungeon he never learns. How you doing, One Arrow? Keeps you from watching regularly. Lurk from time to time. Jack, how are you liking the new job? Hopefully you're enjoying it. But yeah, no hard feelings. Always good to see you back. Thank you for the lurks. It's like toys, not forged, but after Black Site. That one's easy. Why is this useful? Alright, so he's back to normal. We'll squeeze in a stress heal. First entry. Exactly. And how, like, blue version has Vulpix, but red has Growlithe. Why? Why do I know that? I haven't played the game in 20 years. Of course, forgot how to drive after that. Yeah, exactly the same. Alright, our next key.
Packs laden with loot are often lost.
Now we backtrack. So every time we go into one of these hallways we've already been in, we have a chance to spawn a trap, a hunger proc, an extra battle. Overkill, dead to the dot. 38 crit. It's free stress relief. There's a trap we just We just spawned. Do we have a full stack of blood still? We do, so I'm gonna ignore that. Gonna ignore that. Memory managers. Terrifying but great. Good old Shambler. Well, Shambler can't be in here at least, so we're safe from that. This is not the Shambler's domain. Alright. His domain is www.shambler.com. Sorry. I had to make that joke. I didn't know if him or anyone would. Alright, new campsite. We killed a champion Shambler last night. We reposted him to death. Try to play Stellaris. Yeah, I love Stellaris. I haven't played it in a couple years, but I really liked Stellaris a lot, and they've added a lot since I last played. But yeah, I think Stellaris is a really good game. High level to get gatekeepers to get invites, but to get the infestation high, you need to just play through weeks. Yeah, it takes about 10 weeks to get the infestation from just starting to high. Yep, exactly, Din. It's amazingly addicting. Oh, it's a really good game. They've changed a lot, like I said. Not only... we spawned an extra hall battle. Not only have they added DLC to it, but they changed some of the base parts of the game and how they work, which used to hyperlanes, which is how you move between stars at this point. Used to hyperlanes was only one of like 3 or 4 different travel methods, and you could choose whether the game had all methods or a certain method was the only one allowed. And they changed that so that hyperlanes are the method and it's a baseline. And that's the one I liked the best. So, I don't know if that means anything to you, but anyway. Point is, yes, I really, really like Stellaris. But it's been a long time. It'd be like a new game to me at this point. The thing about Stellaris and a lot of those games like that too, I almost always will try to be like I always become like a conqueror type person in that game, in all those games, no matter what. So I'll be like, all right, this time I'm going to try out trade and commerce. I'll unite the galaxy under this this accord. We'll all be allies. We'll have a major government. It'll be great.
Your steadfast
and then 2 hours into the game, I'm like, all right, we have this planet full of slaves, and I want that star system, but someone else already took it, so I'm just going to take it from them anyway. Oh, we're at war now. It's all right. We'll kill all their civilization. It always happens. I don't know if that says something about me or what, but... Mayonnaise! Mayonnaise, thank you for the resub. Guys, if you could drop some love and sandwiches in chat for Mayonnaise, to echo my appreciation, I'd appreciate it. It's been another month or something. Mayonnaise, thank you for the support. Very much appreciated. Definitely says the value. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. That's how it always is. I'm like, we'll be these friendly lizard men or whatever, you know, and we're going to unite the galaxy. I'm going to go settle that planet over there. Oh, nope. The peacock people settled it. Man, I really want that planet. I guess they'll have to die and the entire galaxy will have to fall under the weight of my iron fist.
You will join us or die, Master.
Good man, we dominate the galaxy. Passes. Hey, losers. Pilot space done. Passes who antagonize the enemy into throwing the first punch. Matt, thank you for the gift sub to Spartan Alex. I know that name. Matt, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate the support.
You will join us or die, Master.
Matt, thank you for another gift sub to a lonely sack of potatoes. If anyone needs a helping hand, a gift sub, pat on the back, it's a lonely sack of potatoes. Potatoes, nothing against you. It's just because of the name. Goal! We get to do a giveaway after this dungeon. Matt, thank you for the gift subs. Much love, much sandwich to Matt. As we say around these parts. People got to go, just how it is. Yeah, exactly. You know what's up. Goal! Yeah, thank you, Mayo. Thank you, Matt. It's like, I don't know. I try to like, alright, let's see if there's blood in here. I try to role play, so to say, in the games that I play like that. Like, I try to put myself in the shoes of people. And I usually am good about doing that, but occasionally I think I put on other people's shoes. Nah, it's alright. Not that game I promised you. I promised you a game? What you talking about, Matt? What you talking about? Private chat. Oh. Chevalier. Roger's emote made now. It's a game. I'll take a certain game action. Reason the history of the well, it was written in blood. True. Alright. Again, I'm gonna let them just kind of chill. You know what? Let's put damage in while we can. Buff for next round. Speed, accuracy, and crit. We are gonna bloodlust her for the extra damage. Hopefully she crits. 60% chance to crit. Pretty good odds. Oh, we didn't guard. We dodged. Very good. Very good. If we do 6 damage, this is dead. Let's try it. Thanks, Darkest Dungeon. Wait. Oh. Why did I think he had... I thought he had 8 health. Oh no, it's another math clip. There's the Shambler. The Shambler doesn't spawn in this dungeon. Hands the winner, yeah. You never know. I actually like math. I went all the way through Calculus 2. College, aced it. But apparently, I can't add simple or subtract simple numbers. Crit. Expansionist in a big monarchy. Control zones, focus on research very slowly and quietly. Advancing a defensive armada. Just waiting for someone to start a fight. Am I ever going to use this math in real life? Ethan almost quoted that. Oh god, no, I did not. We got crit. We got crits. They're multiplying. John Travolta. Does Twitch sings? Does Twitch sings tonight? I think so. Pure calculus? Me either. I liked algebra and algebra 2 and calculus. I liked it because I like solving puzzles, sort of, you know, like logic puzzles, and that's kind of like that math is basically a logic puzzle with numbers and letters, right? For the most part. I mean, obviously there's more to it than that, but I think that's why I enjoyed it and did well at it. But like, God, trigonometry, I did fine at it, but I hated, like, when am I gonna need to graph? Anyway, I know there's some limited professions where you have to do that, but like, why did I have to take this? Oh, look. I've learned how to use a graphing calculator. I can draw an image of Pac-Man, and when do I need this? Hey, Pilot Wash, welcome in. How you doing, Pilot? It's a calculator. Yeah, I know, Reezy. I was thinking of that too. Why can't I just use a calculator? You're not always going to have a calculator with you. You're not going to carry it around your back pocket. Boom, 52 crit. Oh yeah, look at this smartphone. Thanks Steve Jobs. Another good crit. So that's the Pythagorean theorem. Great, how do I calculate my taxes, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get some stress off. Carry a calculator with you? I know. Fun fact. Cell phone. I'll have calculators. No, exactly, yeah. But cell phones weren't a thing back then when they were saying that.
Our community grows.
Chop. Chop, chop. Chop, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. My dream is to have the stream be what supports me and my family. And if you're here lurking, chatting, whatever you're doing, helping towards that goal. If you have any questions about Darkest Dungeon, let me know. I have almost 2,000 hours streamed of the game. I still learn things, though. Definitely still learn things. Don't know everything, but I do know a bit. But, yeah, feel free to hang out, chat, lurk, whatever. Within reason. Rain soon. As soon as they hit the market. Yeah, I've heard good things. All day, and its battery's at 72%. That's a good battery. Let's see if we can stun here. I definitely don't want crit skull tossed. Come on. Come on. I do not. And feed it to homeless cats for all I care. Alright, so he's already been stunned, so he's stun resistant now. Rend, okay. Rend's what we want to see. Even if Rend crits, it's still less stress than Howl. So. Couple days now for the challenge. Want to reinstall our dungeon. Well, thank you, Chop. We had a really lucky run. Not all the runs have looked like this. There's a reason why we're on run 20, you know. But, you know, I'm trying to play my best. Occasionally I screw up, just like everyone. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, Chop. Suffer vicariously through me. Thank you for the follow. Let's see if we can get a stun in. As soon as let's cook clean, make sandwiches, she will go obsolete. Couch for a week after that. Well, in your defense, when she started getting mad, were you like, no, don't worry, you can have one too? I'm not sure if that would have made things better or worse. Worth a try though. Get the stunning. I mean, how advanced are we talking here, Pone? Maybe we shouldn't get into this conversation. Are you talking about like Rosie from the Jetsons? Is that good? Is that good enough for you? Anyway, equality. Yeah, never mind. That's what I was thinking too. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Said that. Alright, so he's wasting, so we'll use blood. We already have one camp. This will give us a second, but they don't stack. So we would have to replace something to do so. You know, we probably don't need all this holy water. We're already over halfway through. We do need, I think, 3 shovels at least left, but I really don't think we're going to need a second camp. So I might just try to get blood out of this. And servants. Oh no, it's unfortunate. Tippler, I mean, it's not a big deal. In town, he'll only drink. Could have been worse. Very weird to get very, yeah. That's true. That's true. Meet George Jetson. We're getting really unlucky. Oh well. Rule 34. Yeah. So on the right side, you just keep going up. You just keep going up and to the right. And eventually you'll get to a place that's shaped kind of like the dinner plate with a round top or whatever. I forget what are the names of those? Why can't I remember? You know, like the tray with the plate and the lid over it. There's a specific name for that. I can't remember what it is. I guess we might as well grab this one.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Closure? Band servant. No. Is that what it's called? Closure? Closure. I can't remember. It sounds right. Closure. Alright. Some neighbors cooking some weird smelling food or something. Yeah, so in the Crimson Court you can camp. If you use a shovel on the wine crate, it gives you a piece of firewood. You don't start out with any firewood in the Crimson Court, but you can camp as long as you bring shovels and use that. Maybe my neighbor's cannibal. Dodge. Maybe. Rex, are you out there, Rex? You gotta try to stun him. You call them manservants? There's another word, though. I think they already used it, right? I know that one. That's why I said it looks like a manservant, but I can't remember. I think it's what Sokar and R² was saying. I mean, I could be wrong. Not you. You wish you were outside my window eating human flesh? You know? Oh, I was just saying the word that was mentioned for the dinner plate part of the thing. I was rolling individually. Why is it so common to see quad dodges of attacks? Like how? And the same attack hitting everyone later? I don't know. There's been kind of some debate about that. Like, I thought if one person dodged, it would roll the same on the others, but I don't know. We've been told that's not how it works. Because, I mean, if you saw, we had one person not dodge. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just we notice those more, but supposedly that's how it works. No, I mean, not in the game, the actual dinner plate itself, not the enemies. I know what the enemies are called. Close, yeah, that's what I was talking about, Din. Yes, thank you. I know the manservants, and I know the gatekeepers, I know all their names. I'm talking about the actual item that they carry. Crit. There's one attack compared to everyone's dodge. The closing part over the tray. Multiple people already said the answer to it. Close. Would we down? Welcome in, Matt. I don't know. So when an AoE attack hits, it rolls individually against dodge. You can see that because it doesn't. Ooh, good dodge. If you get a dodge, not everyone always dodges, but it seems more common to have a 4-person dodge than it does. It's close. Thank you. Sans thesis. Thank you. A quad, yeah. It's a lid. Alright. Slow roll. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that it rolls against everyone, but I don't know. It just feels, I guess maybe it like stands out when that happens. So it feels like that's how it works, but it's not quite how it works. But I do only half. It's close. Muzz. I did Muzz first, then for individual dodge. Yeah. Low accuracy, you get mass dodge, get high dodge, C1 dodge from AoE. Alright. 4 manservants. What's it called? Covered tray. Doing well. Show you what's in it. Don't they lift it up with an attack? I'm trying to remember. But anyway, the map is shaped like them. DX crotch shop. Stun one if we can. Raging Slight is so funny. Talks to the hands. It's got rotten food in there. So, we're not going to explore the whole map, but if you look at the map, it's kind of easy to remember the shape of the map because it's shaped sort of like them. So, if you look at them, you start out like here, and then you go up this part of their body, it loops around a little bit, and then you go all the way down this leg, and then you come back up this area to the crotch, and then down here is where the extra trinket is, but we're not going there. And then you come up here, and then the key is here, and then you get that key, and then you can come up this way, and the Viscount is here. That's why it's so easy for me to remember this map specifically, is because it's shaped like a manservant. Do I have a preferred party comp? It depends on what you're fighting against. Like, I do have preferred party comps for like every single boss in the game. There's no like one universal party for everything. There are some parties that are decent against everything in the game, but a single party type isn't going to necessarily be the absolute strongest against everything, if that makes sense. So if you have like a boss or something, I can tell you what I usually take to it. The hood, gross food. 42 is the universal party for everything. Crit. Answer with an extra trinket at the crotch. Well, you take a right at the crotch, and then you go downtown, and that's where you find the extra Crimson Court trinket. You know.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
It's kind of a weird comp. Blood and Guts. They're shuffled at the moment, but the name of this comp that I'm using, it's a very good one. It's called Blood and Guts. We'll just buff, I guess. If we stun him, we'll extend it. Yeah, we'll extend it 1 round. That's how you remember the map, though. Seriously. Seriously. We get 1 stress heal in? Nope. Now, there's also something the Countess map looks like. If you want to go take a look at it and see what you think. I'm not going to trust these anymore. Screw it. I should have done it anyway. That's nothing vulgar.
A handsome reward.
Survived.
Task well
How
performed.
you doing, Dogma? That move in a raging slide. Oh. Yeah, I already read that. How you doing, Dogma? Welcome in. The Countess map kind of looks a little bit like a reproductive system, we'll say. See, here's the bottom of the dinner plate part. I think you need 2 shovels if you go to the right. Hope I remember right. No. Doing good. They're wasting, so we need to use blood on them. Okay. So these 2 can both mark, and then we get big damage against us if we allow them to do that. So I think I'm actually going to take out Flesh Eater. The Crimson Court logo. Yeah, let's kill it. See if we can get a stun. Good crit. Maybe she'll screw them up with a bad shuffle. There we go. Hopefully get some blood soon. We should be good on blood, but we're getting a little low for 3 people. Hey, Captain Fat Finger. I forgot how much you like the game. One of my favorites. 18. It's fine. One of my favorites. I guess obviously. We're going to get rid of it. Why not? He's marked. Switching out PC. It's on sale right now at Humble. It's on sale for relatively cheap. You can get the Ancestral Edition with all DLCs are like 19 bucks at the moment, but yeah, having it on PC opens up all the mods too. There's so many mods in this game on PC. Oh, right. I forgot he has the 45% protection from the buff. Whoops. Moves that changed for after they ate your blood. Yeah. Same with the 2 heads in the back. Yeah, their moveset does change slightly. Even the mosquitoes do. Even the mosquitoes' moveset changes. Good dodges. No problem, Finger. Exclamation Humble will go to the Humble store if you want to check it out. For anyone that doesn't know, Humble does have a storefront. They sell games, not just bundles and subscriptions. I'm partnered with them, but I've been using them long before I was ever partnered with them. If you do use that link, there's a spring sale for 1 more day. 1 more day, and it is predominantly Steam keys. Darkest Dungeon is a Steam key on there. If you use that link, part of what you purchase comes back, supports me in the stream. Part of it goes to charity, and the developers actually get a bigger cut of it. I mean, buy your games where it's cheapest, but, you know, if it's cheapest on Humble, if you use that link above, I'd appreciate it. Damsel in Distress. Sorry, it has. Yeah, it's awesome. Really like Humble. There's no real downside, you know? I mean, I guess the only downside is that they don't have a, like, you can't really return keys to them, right? That's not really a downside, I don't think. For me, anyway. Is bleed traps. Blind bleed transfer from thirst. Yeah. That is a pretty neat mechanic. I'm glad they added that too. I mean, it's not... It's kind of a neat little thing. It's not like... Always... It's not like a strategy. For me, anyway. Refunds. What I mean is, like, on Steam, you can basically rent any game you want to try it out for... As long as you play it for less than 2 hours in your first 2 weeks of owning it. You can return anything... Get your money back on Steam. You can't really do that on Humble because they give you a key to use, not add the game to your account, so to say. That's fine with me. I just make sure if I buy something for Humble, it's definitely something I really want. Ones. Team. Yeah, I know you were mentioning that with the Mordhau thing.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Besides, they should have rations. Mosquitoes keep getting into the house. It's always annoying. Luckily, the onslaught of mosquitoes hasn't fully started here yet. BK. I know BK. Yeah, because, I mean, once they give you the key, you have it, right? So if you, like, copied and pasted the key and then you did a refund, you could just use the key, so that wouldn't work out well. But you live right by the water. We have a lot of retaining ponds around, but I think they spray out there. It's 9-degree weather. New Orleans tomorrow. New Orleans. What's the humidity at the 90-degree Houston? Houston's a very humid place too. Yeah, let's stun him again. We can get one more stress heal in. Why not? 85 in North Texas. It's pretty warm here too. Yeah, it was about 85 here today. Between 82 and 85. 82 humidity with 90 degree. Or do you mean 82 is the current temperature? Humidity. Lots of Texas people. Thought about adding Subnautica to your list of games. Yeah, I actually forgot to add it to the poll. I have Subnautica, and I don't know how many streams it would take. I was trying to make the poll have less games on it this time because last time it had a ton. To narrow things down more, and also to have some games that were kind of shorter, so we don't have another like 12 stream game right after a 12 stream game. But yeah, Subnautica's on the to-do list. Terrifies you. 81, low of 77. Chill but long game. I've also heard that. So I don't really know much about Subnautica. I don't want to know too much because I'm going to play it blindly. But I've also heard that there's some farming involved in it, kind of. That can be done off stream, but probably wouldn't do it off stream. Drive a truck, yeah. Passing games. With the mod wife. Wait, was a question about mod wife, Raider? Bounce changes on the survey. It was on there last time too, yeah. I told you, Hytala. We'll get to it. Let's buff. Populous U.S. state. Very good experience to have. Glad you're avoiding spoilers. I always avoid, yeah, as much as I can. As much as I can. Because I like to play things blind. Terror game. Oh yeah, I know. I know that, basically. She resisted the curse. That's about all I know. Organizing yourself. Oh, I know how to tell. Dodges. Over the summer, it's more flexible. Oh yeah, yeah. My wife wouldn't want to. My wife wouldn't watch Subnautica. For sure. In categories, 5 wouldn't watch Mortal Kombat. Billions wouldn't watch StarCraft 2. Well, basically, yeah, I understand that certain games don't define an entire genre, but I was kind of trying to get a hold on what genres most of the channel, or you know, a lot of the channel like to watch in general. But no, I understand. Like, playing on the Oculus. No, never done any VR. I don't have any powerful stuff. Subnautica is boring to you? I've never seen any of it, so I have no idea. Very good dodge. Rib cracker marked. Very good dodge.
The wounds of war can be healed.
The Air Billions. Yeah, we played through the Air Billions. I mean, I didn't do 800% final map or anything like that, but we definitely had some. I don't know how many Air Billion streams we did. 5 maybe. Were you bringing no dodge trinkets or healers? Kill Wilbur first and scream Leroy Jenkins to the boss? Absolutely nuts. Patreon or is it against Twitch? It's not against Twitch. I've thought about it. Ignu, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of ways to support the stream already. Patreon recently switched to where instead of taking 3%, they take 7%. So it's actually more net money, so to speak, if someone donates through the stream link than it is if they were a Patreon, but patron on Patreon, I guess I should say. So I don't know. I've thought about Ignu, but for now, no. Exclusive Patreon photos, yeah. To pair up with my private Snapchat for golden subs only. We're actually getting pretty far into this. Cletus. Cletus pictures. Private hentai stream for patrons. I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna have this YouTube channel. I would be okay doing one of those for the YouTube channel as a one-off celebration sort of thing. Mostly survival. Want your private Snapchat? Just saying. Well, why not? Why not? Think of all the awesome stuff that's got to be on there. Smash Brothers in the fighting game category? Yeah, I mean, it's a fighting game. Of course, it's like a battle party fighting game, but I love Smash Brothers in general. Haven't played Ultimate very much. Doing a hentai stream? I said that maybe if we reach some sort of goal, I would do a hentai playthrough as a YouTube exclusive thing. I said maybe. Maybe. As some sort of goal. 5 subscribers. What we need to do. We'll see. Oh, pain train. Dodge. Pain train coming. She's dead. She dead. Good dodge. He's craving. We're going to let him go down to wasting again. Times now. Unlurk. Just get these clear with my wife. Curse when you came in? No. We had no curse. And then the 3 of them got it super early on. And the Vestal has only been attempted to be cursed, I guess you'd say. They've attempted to curse her only once. Heyo. How you doing, Steve? Welcome in. Paying enough attention? Blame the whiskey? No worries. No worries. What did one plate whisper to the other plate? Dinner is on me. Hey Jeep, how's it going? Please mod, no ban. But it's like, it's tradition now. Your turf. One extra blood. Hooray. What do we got in here? Toy soldier. Toy soldier. Vengeful kill list. We're not going to use that. We won't be using that. But I'll take it home and sell it. Keep getting better and better. That's what you gotta tell yourself. No, I'm all good with puns and dad jokes and bring them in. Raven God used to do it, and now Himiel and Jeep, occasionally someone else. Count Me Out was doing a few there for a while. Buff. Rin, that's what we want to see. Good dodge, it's even more of what we want to see. Joke when it becomes apparent. True. Boo! Alright, we'll try to stun this again. So, even if he crits with Rin, it's fine. He's the only thing here. He's not going to crit anyone to Death's Door with Rind. We want to see him use Rind, because it does not have inherent stress, and even with a crit Rind, it deals less stress than if you use Skull Toss or Howl. Ban yourself. Broke your butt. There's a big crack in it. Well, don't put a band-aid there. Don't try to tape it shut. How you doing, Clausy? Don't put a bandage on that thing, I'm telling you. Be like, never mind. God, I was about to say something. I'm not going to say it. Let's get a bleed on him since she already has her buff against bleeding targets. Maybe I like holes, Ginger. The bigger the better. Is that like the Big Butt song? Like big holes that I cannot lie. What band-aids on their kind of hentai thing? I see. Ignu. Ignu. How do you know this? How do you know this, Ignu? Quite suspicious. Can't Crush quit his job because it was soda pressing. Proud hentai watcher. For science and researching purposes. Really? What was the scientific question you were trying to answer? How many tentacles can the average... Let's just stop there. We've had to take a lot of detours tonight. For the plot. 95%. There's a whole thing about the tentacle thing. Someone... Who was it? Was it Larkin? It was Larkin. Pretty sure. Like 98% sure. One night Larkin explained to us why it was tentacles and where they came from. Was it Larkin? Larkin and someone else. We've had this conversation. Take for it not to be. How you doing, Gary? Welcome in. From the Shambler? Yes. Gotta run, have a good stream. Hey, Jeep. Thank you for stopping in. You can leave a lurk, it helps out, of course, but either way, Jeep, have a good night. Let's try to see out the manservant. Ooh. Basically. Ship reasons, yeah. Basically, yeah. Where on the map is the Viscount? It's at the top of this dome. I can't move the map in a battle, but I'll show you afterward. So this will lead to a split. And then the key is on the bottom of the split. And the door is up top. He's in the top middle of this dome shape area. Let's see if we can stun her, I guess. This might be a rough round. Ooh. All right. Archvestal. At least she's in the back, though. At least she's in the back. Do the anti-game. What's going on? You're the one. You are naive and sheltered. I wouldn't expect that coming from you, Matt. No. Probably don't want to know. In this dungeon, found a leper. I'm gonna say, okay, buddy, you're not coming with me. What? Basically a loss, right? To find a leper. I have no idea what hentai is. It's basically, pornographic cartoons, pretty much, from Japan, and has this connotation of dealing with tentacles because of a lot of Japanese censorship, where they would not allow body parts to be shown, but since a tentacle is not a human body part, that was allowed. So there you go. Why I killed the mosquitoes first? Well, in here, the reason why I killed the mosquito first was because the manservant had buffed and he had 30% additional protection. So the mosquito at that time was the only thing that if our Hellion would have crit with her current moveset, that we could have killed in one hit. And so since we already got it low, I went ahead and just finished it off, but she didn't end up critting. But yeah, it was just because that was the only thing we were likely to kill in one hit with the manservant having his protection. We ended up not killing it one hit, but you know, worth a shot. Thought it was just because they like seafood. No.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Two nukes on with their brains. It's pretty much what hentai. We can actually crit for 12. Well, it might crit for 11 if it crits. But didn't crit anyway. She got a crit heal in the back. That's good. Alright. Good stuff. She's thirsty. Ooh, she's real thirsty. We got 4 curses now. At least it waited until this far in the dungeon. Daisy actually lets something go and not find out about it for once in your life. It's probably the best thing. I mean, not that you're sick, but you know. See if we can stun her. Good crit. That gives us a 20% additional chance to stun. Fact checking. You know what? Let's go ahead and use one of our camps. We're getting pretty close.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
Oh, they denied it. That sucks.
Easy companionship.
Check your facts once a day. So crit, lower stress, damage. Good to go. 33% chance of an ambush. Got it. Got out with no ambush. So now I have to feed him some. Fortunately. What's up with Echo? What Echo? Am I echoing? Selkies are weird. Yes, they are. Echoed. Oh, it's because I have the speakers louder. You might get a slight echo. Well, I guess it depends. Ancestors lines. You might get a very slight one because my speakers are up louder because I have a fan on, so you might be getting some of the. But with a cardioid mic, you shouldn't get a ton of it. Or if you happen to have the website open, if you have the stream website open by any chance, it has a live stream playing at the bottom. And I know some people have had that happen, but. Scout. We're getting close. Getting close. Yeah, you guys chill. I don't have time for your bloodlust. Surprise! Chevalier is the real killer here. We'll try and get it first. I don't think we can kill it, though. Even if both of those crit, we know we can't kill it. Let's kill something that we can kill. Apparently not. This might be rough. Can we stun you? Okay. Depends on what move. So I kind of want him to use Howl at this point. Yeah, thank you. No damage from Howl. Oh, we dodged too. No stress. Subterranean's here on a single person. Dodge, we're good. We want to keep the ghoul stunned as much as possible because I'm afraid of crit skull toss. Oh, my nose is like crazy. People mowing their yards. What are they thinking? I mean, they're not doing it now, but they did it earlier. One more buff. And let's see if we can stun this one. Just keep them stunned until they're dead. Easy. Love mowing your lawn. It's not something I prefer too much. Grass is dumb. It's crazy too, because most of the grass that are in yards like this, like in suburbs, it's not really like native to that area. It's not, you know, there's a reason why it gets overtaken by other things, and you have to like actually care for it, and shouldn't even have it. How you doing, Nick? Welcome in. It's meditated for you. Country, like 3 acres. Well, oh yeah, I remember that. We had 3.5 acres and a riding lawnmower. Thank goodness. Always crits and always dodge. Skull toss, no crit though. Exactly, Kaz. Exactly. Same which occurred. A lot of fungus. There's now LSD. But yeah, that could have been part of it. It's interesting stuff. I think I remember hearing something in a podcast about it. Dodge, you can't crit. If you ever get a tattoo, that'll be it. So. I don't know.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
You know what? I'll shave this a little bit of stress off. Bread or something like. Yeah, or they used it. Yeah. It's been a long time since I heard about it, BK, but I do remember hearing or watching something about it. It's pretty interesting stuff. Crazy, obviously, like tragic, but. He's dead. So we can get a stress heal in before he bleeds out, maybe. As long as our Hellion doesn't go before these two. Hey zombie, how's it going? Ergot poisoning. It's dead.
Their cursed champion
That sounds right.
falls.
See, and you'll def start seeing some witches. You should drink the blood to take best advantage of the curse. It depends on the character that gets it, Drose. So, and it depends on how much blood you have. Rye, you think? Hey, Colonel Panic, how you doing? So, basically, the different stages are the baseline, bloodlust, craving, and wasting. If you wait until someone's wasting, you have to deal with them acting afflicted, so to say, a little bit longer. But it saves blood because then they go from that back to baseline. So if you have the blood to do it, and you have characters that are craving that are damage dealers, using a blood on them at the start of a battle or right before a battle if you've scouted it is probably the way to go. But if like these two who their bloodlust doesn't really come into play right now. Waiting until they're wasting to give them blood is okay. You have to be careful though, because if a character is wasting for 61 rounds, and every single tile walked counts as a round, if they're wasting for 61 rounds, you don't give them blood, and they don't have the rat trinket, one of those two things, they'll just die. That's how I use the blood, how I determine when I use it or not. Chevalier is the deadliest, and he hasn't been guarded. So we'll go after him. That sucks. That sucks. Should probably stun her. Slightly better chance to stun here, though. Thanks, Zombie. I need it. 9 to 17. He's effectively at 38 health. We can crit for like 27. We can't kill him with a crit. Can we kill this with a crit? Yes. So let's go after this. Okay. He's dead anyway. Dodges, man. You know, I shouldn't say anything. We had a very early battle in this Viscount run where we got crit several times, and by a Chevalier as well. But it hasn't happened in a while. We'll keep damaging for now. I'm kind of tempted to step in front of the Jester so he can buff or stress heal. Is that boost again, by the way? Oh, you mean use the blood after they're bloodlusted? I've done it, but I mean, I guess it just depends how much extra blood we have. I usually do that against the that's one of the things that we do to kill the Viscount faster, but so I might end up using a blood on her pretty soon. Can you tell a bit about writing? What kind of thing do you want to know? I can definitely talk about writing or give opinions on it or anything if you'd like. It's like blood created an aristocratic society. Have a king or an emperor. They have a countess. I don't know if they have a count. Better chance to stun here. Anything specific, Mitch? Okay, we're going to move back, so hopefully we can get a stress heal or two in before this fight is completely over. Thirst. Good dodge. Kill a mosquito if we can, since she's actually stunnable. Crit. Hey, I just uploaded all the Dream Daddies today to the archive channel. They're not live for anyone to see yet, but they're on there. They're waiting. They're waiting to see the light of day again. Good thing I didn't lose those ones. Sucks I lost the October ones. What things you can write to sell online? How do you find where you sell it? Well, I mean, if you're wanting to be self-published, which self-publishing still has a little bit of a stigma behind it, but a lot of the stigma of self-publishing has been alleviated because the level of quality that some people go to, even while self-publishing, can match traditionally published works, and the income can match it. Now, it's rare, and it does take a lot of work if you want it to be the thing that supports you or your family or whatnot. You really have to treat it like a job to get to that point, usually, unless you're a lucky breakout success sort of thing. Any genres can do well, but if you're just writing for money alone, you can look up writing to market. So there's a lot of different genres that you can write to market in, and it's not just the overall genre itself, it's the tropes within what you're writing. Kazax, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Jim Daddy Vaughn, it's coming. Bloodsuckers, though. Ha ha. Phil Wynn forgot password. How you doing tonight, password? Welcome in. So, what I mean is, like, and you have to look at... So, the place that has the biggest share of the book market still for digital is Amazon, right? And I don't think that's going to change. Like the Apple Store has a lot too. But Amazon is really where it is. And if you look at what genres are the biggest on Amazon and who's buying those genres, if you're trying to do it for money, that will kind of dictate a little bit of what you should put in your writing, or at least what tropes to hit. But like I said, there's so many books going on there every year now that it takes a combination of an actual good story, good writing that's edited, good cover, and luck all together to make it into a success. But it can be done. I don't know if that's what you were meaning, Minch, or if you have any specific questions from that or not, but Torquay Wizards, not as much anymore. Romance genres are really romance genres are always popular, but the thing about it with romance is that romance readers tend to be some of the most voracious readers, right? So you'll have like not everyone that reads romance is a middle-aged woman, but you'll have like a middle-aged woman that's what she does is read romance novels, and she will literally read a romance novel a day or every 2 days. And so genres like that, even though they're oversaturated, you can still make money from if you're good at it, and with a little bit of luck, because the readers are going through so much content constantly. So there's a lot of different little nuances about making money from writing, if you're doing it for writing novels, that come into play. But it's definitely possible to do. Hey Jerry, why are you dead? Lunar, how you doing, Lunar? Welcome in, Lunar. Welcome in, Jerry. Not books, something shorter, like articles, stories for journals. That one I don't know of. I know that short form things usually don't make as much money, even when you start talking about novellas and short stories and other fiction in general. But as far as like articles and things like that, that one I'm not familiar with. I'm really familiar with novel writing and fiction. But 50 Shades of Grey, not as much as it used to be. It's kind of 50 Shades of Grey trend definitely set off a more erotica focused sort of romance genre being at the mainstream, or the being okay to talk about sort of thing for these people that were already reading that sort of stuff. But what it's actually done is made it so like people that are writing romance and selling romance now usually include more, instead of fade to black scenes, it includes more detailed scenes. Kind of niche, yeah. It's hard to write songs, not good ones. Shades of saying. Yeah, but it being so mainstream and popular really got it to where that's like even today a big part of romance. 2 food, and it's alright. It's alright. Key coming up. Or finish Thorn revealing. I have no idea, Buddy. How you doing, Buddy G? Welcome in. So this relieves stress if you use a torch. We don't need to. We don't need to know anything about that. What is the strange love chamber there? Good question, Tet. So again, we can kill these without even having to crit. This one we have to crit, so I'm just going to try to kill whatever is the most likely for us to kill. Down to 2. Now we're going to use the move that has the most accuracy. The Thirst. Dodge. Fallible Servitude. Could you imagine? Oh god, that conversation. Alright. Try to stun the Servant. Buff our speed, accuracy, and crit. Hopefully we'll go before some of them next round. They're really fast. It's one of the main reasons I really like taking... Oh, I meant to stun here. It's one of the reasons I really like taking the Jester in here. or a man-at-arms is so that you can actually make your team where they can go before some of these super fast guys. The Nibbler. As that quote would imply. It's really true. That's true about a lot of the quotes. How you doing, Captain Kane, by the way? Sorry I missed you when you first came in. The Atom Box failed me. We can actually kill her with a crit. You know what? Let's try it. Nope. Hey, Splash. Welcome back. How you doing, Splash? Can't eat a map. Well, you can. It's not very filling. What you saying? Doing alright overall. Doing alright. Is that Melina? Wait. Is that one of Outworld's emotes? Is that where you're from? No. Are you from Outworld stream? Yeah. Baraka. So would be the rope. I'm gonna go with yes.
Our community grows.
Egghead, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Think of all the corpses you could eat. 84, 563 hours. Thank you, R squared. Alright, we don't really need to heal. Let's stun it. Good crit. Classes on the workshop? No, I haven't. The Duchess graphics look pretty amazing, but I haven't tried any yet. Probably won't try any mods again until we finish this challenge.
Our community grows.
Is it me or Mesh? Mesh, let me know if I'm butchering your name. It's all in lowercase on my alert thing, so just let me know if you want. But either way, thank you for the follow. All right. It's almost Viscount time. It's coming. So good. You haven't gotten one yet from the wagon. There's a lot of them will have an extra mod to make it have an event. Do you know if they have one, or does it come baseline with an event to get one? All right, heading that way. I think we're fine as is, to be honest. So into the Viscount, said to be at barren levels of depth. Oh yeah, he's right over here. I can see that. Tries lock gates didn't exist in vanilla. I like the epic dungeon league thing, as crazy as they are. I think Crimson Core is a really good DLC. Camp for buffs, yeah, I think I am. That's why I got the camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright. So, Sharpened Spear for crit. More crit. More damage. And maybe I'll give him accuracy and dodge instead of doing minus stress. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Duchess is S purple. You want me to be wearing a tutu? That's what I'm wearing. Truth. Truth. But I don't know why I'm grabbing this food.
If only treasure
Can't get a hunger proc.
flow of
Yeah, I need this out.
worldly corruption.
Alright, it's Viscount time. Oh, and she lost her bloodlust. Take Adrenaline Rush just in case. Do I want to take Finale? I don't think so. I very much doubt I'll use it. I mean, it's possible, but he's probably just going to buff the whole time. Am I going to stress heal, though? No. Felt much longer to you. Hey, Mexi, welcome back. How you doing, Mexi? Duchess looks fantastic. The graphics look pretty awesome. I don't know how she plays, though. Alright. Let's do it. No, not that quote. Not that one. Last time we beat the Viscount in 2 rounds. Let's see how many we can do it in this time.
More pronounced by his mutation.
Buff him up. Dog treat. Boom! 34 crit. What's your favorite quote? How you doing, Morph? By the way. See if we can stun him. Good crit. Got it. If only I could give the Hellion a Hound treat. Going to the back. Oh no, he did the 51 first. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dog now. Well, there's no 2-round kill this time. Okay, he did what I wanted to. Give it to your boss? Yeah. Yep. No, it's gonna be a long night. I'm sorry, Tet. It's rough, man. Oh, good dodge. Post is up. No, sorry, Tet. I don't remember how much this riposte hits for, but I feel like it's a lot. I was right. Well, I mean, it did a net of 4 damage. It's not too bad. Oh, another dodge. That one's not too bad. Self a boss. Buff once more. Next round we'll get ready for finale if he's still alive. It's fine. He doesn't have his buff anymore. Debuff stack. I don't know. I never really checked it. This is the longest Viscount run we've had in a long time. Honestly. Oh, good dodge. Not today. Yeah, stay back there. Oh, there's that crit.
Reeling.
Crit plus bleed even with holy water up. Alright. No. Ling. Oh, friggin' bloodlust. Come on. Viscount spices on your next run. Either curse to make him. Sweet, it tells you.
Let us hope he enjoyed his last meal, served cold as it was.
4 rounds. You live twice as long as the last Viscount. GG. 54 crit. Dissection kit. Love that trinket. I'm gonna sell it. Maybe. Hellions are pretty good. Yes, they are. One of my favorites.
It's easy.
The Hellion saves the day.
Always crit and always
Thanks,
dodge.
Wade. That was a Viscount. Tires tasting cup. I'm not gonna go for the extra trinket and lose someone to a croc or something. Not doing that. We're getting in. We're getting out. Tethered out. Kind of sucks. Diurnal kind of sucks. Stress fast is fine. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking this button. It helps out a ton. And After all of that, be sure to check out the next video right up here. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.